Welcome to Firearms of America. Today I am back here in Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, and I have this Sig Sauer p320 XFive for a review. Now this is a full-size pistol chambered in 9mm. As you can see, it has a nice magwell. Let's put a few rounds through it and see what it can do. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you already know that I'm a huge fan of Sig Sauer firearms in general. I myself have a 1911 from Sig Sauer. I think it's a fantastic gun. So I have some experience with Sig Sauer in general. Now, if you're wondering a little bit, because I kind of throw in all the time the history of the firearms manufacturers, Sig Sauer is one of those manufacturers that has a very confusing history, which I'll not try to explain in this video, because these guys bought those guys, and in the beginning, whenever they were forming Sig, it was the Swiss company, and then the Sauer part of the Sig Sauer was a German, and then they became the German company, and then somebody bought somebody. A lot of stuff going on. But the things that they make are pretty good. And let's see if this is no exception. All right, so right there on the target, I've left that white circle on the bottom. Let's see if I can take care of that. Oh yeah, I like that. I already like that. All right. Go. Yes. All right. Yep. The last one, pretty good one. And just like I expected, I absolutely love this gun. Okay, let's start from a few things that I kind of wish were a little bit different. First of all, the grip. As you can see, the grip is pretty good. It fits nicely in my hands, and my fingers are kind of small, but it fits quite nice, even considering that the magazine is a double stacked. There's a magwell, of course. I absolutely love it. But anyway, back to the grip. I wish there was a little bit more of aggression on this grip. As you can see, the pattern here is fairly flat. There's just not enough of aggression. And what I wish to see, if I had an opportunity to modify this firearm, I would probably leave this side the way it is, but I would add some extra aggressive serrations on the front and on the back, just to kind of help with the recoil. Now, don't get me wrong, the recoil is very manageable. Like I said, this is chambered in 9mm, and this is a full-size pistol, 5-inch barrel. So obviously, with that full size, you have all of that travel of the slide to absorb that recoil, to make it more manageable, and of course the extra weight that also helps with the absorption. I pick always the hardest words for me to pronounce. The absorption of that energy from the firing. Okay, let's do a few more rounds. Now, the magazine. Pretty good. It's very easy to load. I do like it. And this is the standard magazine that comes with the gun. And the capacity is actually 21. Very impressive. I do love it. One of the reasons I do like 9mm ammo so much is because there are a lot of guns out there, a lot of pistols out there with this impressive mag capacity. So I will try now to get that top wide, just to kind of finish it off. Another 10 rounds I'm gonna put through this gun, and then we will talk some more. Now, if you noticed one thing which I really do like, some of the guns you cannot simply release the slide by just using your finger, just pressing it and releasing it. You have to pull the slide back first and then press the release and then let go of the slide. So it's two-hand operation, right? Here, however, it's one finger operation. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's do 10 more rounds, and I'll try to get that white little circle right there. All right, let's see. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. Yes. Now that group is a 2-inch group right there. Now I can be proud of myself for the rest of the day. So, kind of mentioned the grip. Like I said, I wish there was a little bit more aggression. However, I absolutely love the magwell because if you're not familiar, as you can see, the magazine here is thinned out here on the top, and that in combination with the magwell, I mean, you just, well, I guess you have to look at it somehow, you know, not be so reckless, but it's just so much easier to reload if you're carrying a bunch of magazines and you quickly need to do that. Just magwell just helps a lot. Now, the mag release button works very well over here. It's very nice and smooth, all right? And it's not ambidextrous, however. Keep that in mind, if you like the ambidextrous. I already mentioned how awesome the slide release is, and to add up, it's also ambidextrous. Pretty good. All right, now let's talk about the trigger. We have, as you can see, it looks very simple, nothing crazy over here. Let me demonstrate. We have a little bit of the pre-travel, very familiar, very safe travel, about 2 millimeters, and then probably 1 millimeter of that unsure travel, and then another 1 millimeter, and then snap. So 3 kind of separate sections of the travel. I think that is pretty good. Now, you probably already noticed that the slide has these cutouts, kind of to help to save a little bit on the weight and give a little bit more balance between the slide and the frame, because obviously you already noticed the frame here is polymer plastic, so it's very lightweight. And of course the slide, because it's a full-size pistol, this is where most of the weight is happening. Now, we do have a steel guide rod over here, your sides, 3-post sides. However, you probably already noticed we do have a fiber optic side on the front, which I personally do love a lot. I like them. I like them a lot. Now, serrations on the front of the slide, serrations on the front of the slide and on the back of the slide. Pretty good. Let me put a few more rounds through this pistol, and we will try to come up with a reasonable conclusion. Now, you probably already noticed it has a rail if you ever want to mount anything on it, like a flashlight or a laser, whatever you like. And there are some serrations on the trigger guard too, which is pretty good, because sometimes I do like to have my pointy fingers of my left arm helping me with the grip a little bit. And here you can definitely do that. Now, because the trigger is single action, you can feel how light it is, and it is fairly light. I kind of do wish there was a little bit less of the travel sections. Instead of 3, 2, even though I do like when it's just 1, but considering that there is no thumb safety, as you have probably already noticed, which is interesting because today another pistol that I have been doing a review on, it didn't have the thumb safety. So today is a no thumb safety day, I guess. So let me put 10 more rounds through this pistol and see if I can do a conclusion here. All right. Easy to put into the mag. Easy to rack the slide. Let's finish up that orange in the middle because it kind of looks pretty good still. I do like it. I do like this gun a lot. Now, like I said, a little bit of aggression, a little bit more aggression on the grip would be nice. Maybe one less section of the travel for the trigger would be nice. But I do love the slide, the way it racks is just beautiful. Overall, the trigger is pretty good too. The magwell is awesome. The magazine itself is great, very easy to load, and 21 capacity. Very impressive. And of course, your fiber optic sights. I like them overall. So, another great Sig Sauer p320, chambered in 9mm. Pretty good.